Yeah, good morning, everyone. And Happy New Year to everyone. Uh, US market on Friday ended lower, though at when the Indian market was open, the Dow future was showing higher negative, whereas the decline in where the US market ended was comparatively lower than that. So that seems a bit positive. And in today's morning, most of the market are closed world over. Even the Dow future is also closed. So we do not have any lead from international market except South Korea, which is positive. And apart from that, if we talk about the economic data, China has reported PMI, which is lower than expected. We are seeing a lot of infection getting increased in Chinese market in December month, and as such PMI came at 47 versus estimate of around 47.8, and last month 48. All these indicate that there is a degrowth in December month in Chinese economy. So that may act a bit negative for the from the economic data point of view. So overall, what we see that Indian market should remain range bound in today's trade, and will be led by more of datas in the auto sectors or the other quarterly update which other companies are will be issuing in today's trade today. So now I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. This is Ayush Mehta. So, as we have seen in Nifty from last few trading sessions, Nifty is currently is in the range from it's taking a resistance from its 50 DMA and again taking a reversal from its 100 DMA. So, 50 DMA level is around 18,250 levels, and its 100 DMA is around 17,870 levels. So, from last five trading sessions, we are seeing the Nifty is following in this trend only. So any big move in Nifty will be seen once Nifty breaks this range. For today, the immediate support for Nifty is currently placed at 18,000, which is 100 point from now. And if we see a closing below 18,000, then we'll again expect Nifty to move towards 17,930 to 17,850. Again, 850 is somewhere closer to its 100 DMA. So a reversal is expected from that level. Similarly, if Nifty changes its momentum and starts trading upwards, then the immediate resistance is currently placed at 18,220, followed by 18,300. Moving on to Bank Nifty is following a little different trend. It is taking a complete support of its 50 DMA and rising upwards. But on the Friday session, we have seen a slightly negative move. So for today, Bank Nifty's immediate support is currently placed at 42,900. And if we expect a closing below that, then it might be dragged towards 42,650 to 42,300. Once Bank Nifty closes above 43,600, then we can expect a 43,800 to 44,000 levels in Bank Nifty. Moving on to stocks, Kotak Bank is looking good at current levels. It has taken a good support from its 200 DMA, and a reversal can be expected at these levels. So that's all from my side. I request Nirav to take the call forward.
Yeah, thank you, Ayush. On the derivative side, see, the rollovers have been decent. They've been average rollovers for Nifty in terms of number of shares. So, nothing to worry. If the open interest would have been high, that is when you worry for Nifty of it going down. But at this point of time, I believe there is not much to worry. The data is still positive. There's good support around 18,000 levels with the highest put base around the same area. Also the PCR just below 1. So again, there will be some resistance on the upside. 18,200 and 18,500 are two resistances on the upside. So all in all, data suggests range bound trading action for the next few days still. Once 18,200 is crossed above on the spot, you will see some buying coming in. But at this point of time, that remains a important resistance on the upside. Um, from the stock specific front, looking at the stocks, the open interest has reduced a lot for the insurance stocks. So ICICI Prudential, HDFC Life, ICICI GI, all these stocks look good. They are likely to witness further buying going forward. So look out for the same. Also, banking stocks which had very high open interest in the last month, they've shed their open interest. That means longs had been covered, even shorts have been covered now. And now, there is good space for further longs built up. So the likes of ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, Federal Bank, these stocks will do well going forward. So there is a good likelihood of buying seeing in these stocks. So look out for the same. Yeah, that's it from my side. I like to ask the fundamental team to take over, please.
Good morning. Karur Vysya Bank has come out with Q3 business update. The advances grew just 2% sequentially. December is a weak quarter on a sequential basis, so loan growth is likely to be soft for most of the banking sector compared to the September quarter. CASA ratio has also come down from between 35 to 36% to 34% this quarter. So overall, muted numbers from Karur Vysya. L&T Finance and its subsidiary L&T Infra Credit have together sold 1,800 crores of distressed loans to an ARC company, Avenue Capital, and this in the last week. So this is positive for L&T Finance. HG Infra Engineering has won an order for design and construction of elevated ducts and 4 elevated stations at DMRC, that is Delhi Metro, for a total order value of 400 crores. So this is positive for HG Infra. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning. Coal India reported its monthly and quarterly data for December and Q3. For the month of December, volume stood at 62.7 million ton versus 59.4 million ton month on month and 60.7 million ton year on year. Whereas for the entire quarter, the sales volume grew by 14% quarter on quarter at 175.8 million ton and was flattish year on year at 174.2 million ton. So this is neutral for the company. Thank you.
Good morning. Some of the auto companies announced its monthly auto numbers. Maruti Suzuki showed a decline in its sales. It declined by 9% on a YOY basis and 12% on a month-on-month basis. It was lower than the expectation, consensus expectation as well. Tata Motors announced its numbers. The numbers were in line with expectation. They came at around 74,356, which was higher on a YOY basis by 7%, but lower on a monthly basis by marginally by 1.5%. Ashok Leyland announced its numbers. The numbers were higher than expectations and also grew on a YOY basis by 45% and 25% on a month-on-month basis. Overall, the CV industry, including Escorts, also showed higher numbers and was mostly in line with expectation, with Escorts and VST tellers also showing increased numbers. Thank you.
Good morning. Supreme Petrochem Limited has received the consent to operate from Maharashtra Pollution Control Board for polystyrene and expandable polystyrene capacity, which is situated at Maharashtra. With this, the polystyrene capacity has increased from its current 220,000 metric tons per annum to 3 lakh metric tons per annum. And expandable polystyrene capacity has increased from 50,000 metric tons per annum to 85,000 metric tons per annum. And this is positive for the company. Thank you.
That's all from us. Now request the commodity team to take up from here.
Yes, thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone, and wishing you a very happy New Year. Today, commodities might open a bit gap up, but then later on should witness a flattish move as overall major markets are closed today. So, movement should be very limited. On upside, gold one can see buy around 55,000 and maintain a stop loss of 54,850, and prices could test 55 200 250 on higher end. Similarly, silver also we expect prices to test 70,000, and crude oil crude oil is expected to open gap up and test 6650 6700 on higher end. So crude oil is positive, and buying on dip is recommended. In metal front also, if copper sustains a 718 level, then one can initiate a buy with a small stop loss of 715, and on upside 723.24 could be the possible targets. Zinc, one can maintain a buy with a stop loss of 267, and on higher end 270 273 is expected. Yeah, that's it from me. I'll ask Riya to take over from here.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. On the currency front, we have seen some positive momentum into the JPY INR. If you look at the dollar index, it has still been facing some pressure and is trading at around 103.52. Overall, the sentiment still looks positive in the dollar index. It could maintain the support of 103, 102.85 before again returning towards the levels of 104. For the Indian rupee, we could see some pressure on the Indian rupee as well. The fiscal deficit has come on the widening note, as well as if you look at the crude oil, it has gained on the second straight day and is trading. Brent and WTI both are trading above 80 levels. So this could leave some pressure into the Indian rupee. The support in the Indian rupee right now can be placed at around 82.70 for the Jan expiry, and if it breaches that, we could see some downside towards 82.60, 82.45, but that's all on the weaker side that we are looking forward to, and it will continue to trade within the range by maintaining the resistance at around 83 levels. For the JPY INR, the opening has come at around 63.26. It will continue to trade on a weaker note. We could see it testing the levels of 63.65, 63.85 in the intraday sessions. You can go long into the pair by maintaining a stop loss at around 63. For JPY INR, it is trading at around 99.91. It is in a narrow consolidated range from the last few trading sessions, and 100.16 is proving to be a very strong resistance, whereas 99.59 is acting as in support. It will trade within this range. For Euro INR, it has opened at around 88.66. You could see some positive momentum coming into the pair above the level of 88.68, and you can go long above the same for a target of 88.99. You can maintain a stop loss at around 88.48. So that's all on the currency front. Thank you.